my name is Marco Rossi. Today's topic is a new project that I'm very excited about, and I want to introduce it to you. And this is unbelievable. The project is called MRC Global Citizen. Now, what is it? Just to give you a story, about a year ago, in January 2017, left Australia for 4 months, and I went to overseas, traveling around under the title of a project called the Millionaire Gene. And the challenge was, at that time, first of all, I didn't know anything about traveling around overseas or countries or cities, what I was going to face. That was the first challenge, and it was about excitement, but I had a little bit of worries about it as well, that it was uncertain and I didn't know what I was going to face. Number two was that this is almost a year ago that this happened, and the second challenge I took was to lose weight. I was 102 kilos, and I wanted to lose within 12 months 20% of my weight to come to 80 kilos or around there. And the third challenge was to take $100 and convert that into $5 million while I'm traveling for 12 months. And this was the challenge. It was unbelievable. I took such an enormous challenge, and I wanted to write a book called The Millionaire Gene at the end of this trip. Now, I wasn't sure what I was going to do, how I was going to do it, and therefore, a year has passed. I'm sitting in my office in Gold Coast, and I want to talk to you about that trip as well as incorporate that trip into another trip, or another global citizenship. Now, this topic is very important to people that are passionate about 3 areas in their life, which I will mention what they are. 1, they love traveling around the world. 2, they want to be financially independent. Doesn't matter where they are, when they are, and what sort of time zone they are, and they make money as a cash flow to support themselves. It's not a saving that you have to use it. This is an ongoing 24/7 cash flow. And thirdly, how to serve the community wherever you are, serve the humanity. These 3 areas. There might be other areas and other things you want to do, which you can incorporate into this project. But I'm going to focus on these 3. Now, the reason you've come to this video is either you've come to our Facebook link that I've put it in the marketing, or you've gone to our website and then you have gone to this section of our website as a video to watch it. But it doesn't matter how you've come to this video, and this will explain to you what MRC Global Citizen means and how, if you're interested, you can join, and what is intention of this video and what is the purpose and goal of this project is in our initiative here. Okay, let me explain to you. I always wanted to be a free man, to be able to decide when to pick up my luggage and get on the airplane and fly wherever I want and stay wherever I go as long as I want. absolute freedom to choose my own seasons by going to different countries. If I want snow, I go to a country that is in a snow season. If I want summer, beachside, and I want to swim in the ocean, then I go to the countries that it's in a summer season, and I choose my own season. Now, at any time of the year, somewhere in the world, there are seasons that you can choose and you want to do it. You could be in summer in Gold Coast and you want a winter, you want to do a skiing, skiing. Because we are opposite seasons, you go to the countries that they are opposite season. And you go to northern hemisphere from south hemisphere, or vice versa. That's the first thing I wanted to do in my life. Secondly, I didn't want to think about how I'm going to fund it. And I wanted to have a source of income, a stream of income, or a stream of incomes coming in regularly so that I don't have to worry about money. Now, depending on your stream of income, and then your level of traveling and trips and standard will be different. It could start from a budget travel like backpacking, or you could depend on the income and you want to spend your strong cash flow and travel 5-star and go to hotels, 5-star hotels, and fly business or first class on flights. It's all up to you, and depending on your success, you can adapt your travel standard as you go. Now, this time I want to select and have 100 people in Australia to join this program and go through this workshop. I'm going to have 4 workshops, every quarter 1 workshop. The first workshop is 5 days workshop that I will go through the business setup and ongoing management of it to be able to give you or convert it into a cash cow so that you can afford to do what I'm going to do. You can do it as well. That's the one point. The other thing you can do is, this time I'm going to do, and I want this 100 people to join me when I'm doing it. I'm traveling overseas, is I want to go on a cruise ship. Last time I went, I hopped from one city to another, one country to another, and it was a bit of a hassle. I enjoyed it, it was exciting, but there were certain areas that I wanted to eliminate so that I don't have to go through that again. And I think without trying it, I'm trying this option this time, to go on a cruise ship for 1 quarter, that's 90 days. And then at the end of that 90 days, then we will have another workshop for 5 days. And then you might choose to, if you're happy with cruise workshop, or cruise for 90 days, then you hop on another cruise of 90 days, another area of the globe, and you might repeat this every quarter. Or you might come back home, stay home for 3 months, and then try it again. It's all up to you. You can adapt to it according to your own lifestyle and your commitments. Therefore, let's look at it this way. The goal here, at the end of the day, is to create cash flow, income, for you to be able to take these steps. 2, to get your freedom and break from your chains and slaveries and all the commitments you've made by having financial freedom, so that you could go overseas for a year or longer based on financial freedom. Third, you might be married, you might have kids, you might be family oriented. Like me, my kids have grown up and left, but I have my wife. You might decide to go 3 months without your wife or kids, provided you can financially provide for that 3 months to them so that you don't have to worry about them financially. Or you might decide to bring along, and you might say, I'll take my wife with me, or I'll take my family with me, depending on your financial level of your revenue and cash flow. And you make that decision. You don't have to make that decision at the beginning. You make it after 3 months. So therefore, the first quarter is basically we're going to set you up. I'm going to set up in the workshop to give you action list, tell you exactly what to do, how to set it up, and how to make it as a profitable business first 3 months. And then based on the level of income you're making, you commit yourself for the second 3 months. Now you may decide not to go anywhere. You may not like it to travel. You like to spend time with your family. You might take other choices, but I'm going to go overseas. If someone wants to join me, then no problem. We'll go on a cruise. We'll just all book on the same cruise for 3 months, and we'll have a chat and discuss business and everything. The good thing about this project is I'm going to charge you for the first workshop, not for the other 4 workshops. The way I'm going to charge for the other 3 workshops every quarter is a percentage of your gross revenue from this business. In other words, if you make more money, I get more money. If you don't make money or you make less money, I get less money. But for me to make sure you make good money out of your business, so therefore my cut also will be a good cut, I'm going to charge 10% of your gross revenue to pay for my next 3 workshops. So you're committed to me for 12 months. After 12 months, you're free. You'll be independent, you'll be on your own, and you don't have to worry about me anymore if you don't want me. But if you want to, at the end of 12 months, to appoint me as your mentor, advisor, or whatever, we'll look at that at 12 months, end of 12 months, not now. Therefore, only 100 people. I can't handle more than 100 people in Australia wide. And this will be workshop in Gold Coast. The $5,500 you're going to pay to attend this workshop includes the accommodation and your food in the hotel. I haven't decided which hotel yet. It will be a decent hotel. It will be a 4-star plus 5 maybe. And so $5,500 will include the cost of accommodation, the hotel, but you have to fly from wherever you're coming to Gold Coast. And we're going to have the workshop Monday to Friday. So you have to fly on Sunday night, or maybe Saturday night, is up to you. But the workshop will start on 9 o'clock on Monday morning and will finish 5 o'clock on Friday afternoon. And then you can fly out. Therefore, join me, email me. I'm going to put on this screen all the contact details, and hopefully you will become one of the millionaires in 12 months time. And let's look at that. In another video, I will cover the last trip for Millionaire Gene I went overseas.